This is great. I like how they talk about the perverted priest being the victim being 33.
The Cook County Sheriff is reopening its investigation of a Chicago priest. A 33-year-old man claims he witnessed Father Michael O'Connell abuse a teen boy in a gym locker room back in 1999. O'Connell stepped down from his position at St. Alphonsus Parish last December because of those allegations, reinstated last week after an initial investigation found nothing.
All right, still lots of questions remain this morning, and a good deal of fascination certainly about this 16-year-old boy who hid in the wheel well of that plane, and he took it all the way from California to Hawaii.
We cannot.
There's no fascination. The fascination is that you motherfuckers keep pushing this shit. He would have been crushed up in the wheel well for starters. Number two, the fucking lack of oxygen. Number three, the exceedingly minus 85 below zero weather. The duration, 5 fucking hours. And I got news for you. When that gear goes up, if that gear can't close properly, a light comes on in the cabin. Now it's up to the captain whether he wants to turn around and come back or not. But seems that it's an overseas flight, meaning they're going to be flying over water. They would probably turn around and land to find out what the fuck the problem is. Okay? Because it's not a short flight. The next thing is when those aircraft come into land, they don't just lower the landing gear, you know, when they're 50 feet out. They lower that shit out 5, 6, 7, 8 miles. Sometimes farther. So the kid would have not only would have been unconscious, he would have been frozen. And when the gear came down, he would have fallen out and for sure would have been dead. So there's nothing in the story that makes any sense. And the fact that they're running this for 2 days in a fucking row is telling me that this story is either about guns, drugs, or something of some supernatural bullshit, because it just doesn't make any sense. The flight originated in California and went to Hawaii. The next step from Hawaii, flying west, you'd be starting to get into the Philippines or that area over there where that fucking bullshit Malaysia crap went down. Okay? So the bottom line is the story is bullshit. So let's see what they're going to follow it up with.
Stop talking about this, and some want to know how he survived. Others say the incident raises serious new questions about airport security.
Nobody cares about the fucking security. Nobody cares.
Melody Mendez has been following the story, and she joins us with more. You guys are absolute. This raises a lot of questions, the most basic of which is, how did this happen? How did he survive this? The boy hopped a fence at the San Jose airport after getting into a fight with his parents. Then he crawled up into the wheel well of a jet headed for Hawaii. Now, aviation experts are amazed he survived.
Aviation experts are saying he's full of shit. That's their way of saying it. I guarantee you ain't going to find one dude that's going to tell you you'd survive. You idiots, when you start passing fucking 14,000 feet, that you're running out of oxygen. You're going to fucking croak.
Because there is so little oxygen at 37,000 feet. That's the altitude at which the jet was flying. And
so little oxygen, that shit's rarefied. No oxygen, you idiots.
Temperatures that high can fall to 50 below zero. Now, more than 100 people have tried this in the past, more than 2/3 of whom have died. Doctors believe this teen may have survived. His body went into hibernation mode, though he may have suffered brain damage from a lack of oxygen.
Pretty amazing.
He might have brain damage. I think the brain damaged one is you, and the brain damaged fucking idiots are the ones that are fucking even believe in this. Let's hear this chump go, oh, it's pretty amazing.
First, it's got to be scary for one if you're in a compartment like that, a closed compartment, and having...
You can tell this guy, look at his face. You can tell this dude is paid off like a motherfucker. Look at him. Fucking chopped to the throat and a fucking kick in a nutsack. That'll get the fucking truth out of him.
The landing gear closing upon you.
He went into a hibernation type state. He was...
People hibernate now? Really? Did he get enough berries? Did he get enough berries and grass to get that extra layer of fat that bears do to get through the winter?
Stuck in there somehow or other. So
oh, you see, that's their official explanation. Somehow or other. I think that I would lean towards other bullshit.
He obviously was in a very cramped position, and I think that may.
Yeah, squished is usually really cramped. And notice this redheaded git, this piece of shit lying dog sack of dog shit, trying to explain away their lies. I'll slap your face, you half a sissy.
have saved his life.
Okay, so a lot of we're just discussing being raised in
Well, look, so at least somebody's got some sense. A 30-foot tall, spotted, fire-breathing rabbit. That's probably the real story.
about this today. So we asked you and are not quite sure this story adds up. Here's what you had to say. Freddie wrote, "No way he traveled in the wheel well and lived. I'd sooner believe in 30-foot tall spot fire-breathing
You notice it's a 30-foot tall, not a 29 and a half.
rabbits." Okay, Freddie.
Also, that implies 30 foot. There's your 3. Fire breathing. Now you're getting into serpents and dragons and all that shit. Oh, look, I actually questioned it being an aircraft maintenance for 34 years. So this guy works on jets and says it's bullshit.
Bob said, "I actually question it with being an aircraft for 34 years and working around 767s for the last 19 years. Bob's not, you guys know my dad's a pilot, just got off the phone talking to him about this, and he's amazed too that this could happen, that this kid could survive. And one of the most interesting parts he was describing to me is on takeoff, you know, the wheels on takeoff, when they finally have to go back up into the wheel well, they fold slowly, then the doors follow. The difference is when landing gear opens simultaneously. So he would have had no way to brace himself or prepare because the doors open as the wheels drop.
Yeah, in other words, idiots, your lie fucking is getting you caught. Talk about stepping on your dick and sucking it at the same time.
So he would have had to have been in there in that wheel well so tight he couldn't fall out, which is
Yeah, he couldn't fall out because it's called crushed.
probably one of the reasons he's still alive today. Of course, though, this incident raising serious questions about how he was even able to get around security at the airport and get.
When you don't exist, it's real easy to get around security. You should have seen me at the Bilderberg meeting. I was dancing naked on the table. I stuck a feather in my ass and sang Yankee Doodle Dandy. I managed to do that. Getting over this fence for this kid must have been nothing.
On that plane in the first place. The boy now undergoing medical treatment. He is expected to be sent back home to his parents in a plane, in a seat this time around. It's a pretty amazing story this morning.
Really
Certainly
is.
has a lot of people talking.
Everybody's talking about it.
Right?
Thanks.
Yeah. In other words, your litmus test for stupidity might not have passed. Maybe a few people fucking caught it, you fucking scumbag. Like I said, karate chop to the throat. Kick to the fucking cunt. Down she goes. Dopes.